Hey guys, it's Nicole here. I hope you're all keeping well. Today I have had a little change of scenery. Well, not really. I've kind of like just moved my camera back a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it. I've just got my sloth calendar over here. I'm obsessed with sloths. They are literally my favourite animal, so I just have a sloth chilling in the corner. But today's video, I am going to be speaking about fun things to do in Bristol, or kind of like a student guide to Bristol. There's fun stuff that you can do, from food to music to arts to literally anything you can think of. I am going to give you the lowdown, give you the little tips and tricks, basically to help you maximise your time, whether you are a student at Bristol, visiting friends, visiting the city. I'm going to let you guys know all the fun things that you can do in Bristol. So when planning this video, I literally have written all the things that I can think of and really want to make sure that I get all the details. So I'm going to be speaking about music, arts and drama, food, festivities, and then basically like little extra bits that I didn't know what to class as, but they're just going to be things that I've done, or some fun ideas that you may or may not have thought of. So the first thing I'm going to be speaking about is music. Now, Bristol has a huge music scene. They have the sort of clubbing scene, and they have so many different clubs, and if you guys want me to make a video sort of like rating all the clubs in Bristol, I will happily do that, because I have been to basically all of them apart from kind of like a few ones. I've literally basically done a tour of all the clubs in Bristol. So if you guys want something like that, or like reviewing the clubs in Bristol, comment down below, like this video, and let me know, because I'll be happy to do that. But speaking of sort of like general music, so festivals, performances, concerts, Bristol is absolutely riddled with music all the time. There's so many different artists coming. Bristol's music scene consists of lots of festivals, lots and lots of music festivals that happen throughout the year. All kinds of people come from all over the world, all over the country, solely for these music festivals, and they literally are like the highlight of my year. They are such fun. So in September, around the 3rd or 4th weekend, there is Tokyo World, and Tokyo World is literally so much fun. And when I went in 2nd and 3rd year, it's just like you just bump into all your friends. Even though it's in this massive park called Eastfield Park, a lot of the festivals happen there. You just manage to bump into your friends, and it's literally such a fun time. I will insert the lineup from previous years. So Tokyo World happens on a Saturday and Sunday, and it's a day festival, which I really like as well. So you get there early, stay there for the day, go home, sleep, and then come back the next day. And if you're hardcore like me, like I always go to both days. I'm like, go hard or go home. Some people prefer just to like go to one day, but I'm like, I always do both days. Even if I'm absolutely dead the next week, it's so worth it, and it's just always such a good time. And what I like about Tokyo World is the fact that it's literally just before uni starts. So you're just absolutely buzzing, and you're on such a high to start uni. So I just find that's a really good way to like just start the academic year. So similarly to Tokyo World, there's a festival in Eastfield Park called Love Saves the Day, which is basically like the summer equivalent of Tokyo World, but it's in May, and it's the same again on the Saturday and Sunday, and it's on the weekend, and it's got kind of like a more summery vibe in terms of like the set is quite different. So both Love Saves the Day and Tokyo World have all different kinds of music to cater for so many different audiences. So it's kind of like, if you're going with a big group, you'll manage to find everyone's kind of vibe, and it is brilliant fun. I absolutely love it, and I literally look forward to it every year. I'm really sad that Love Saves the Day got cancelled, and Tokyo World probably isn't going ahead this September, so gutted about that. But honestly, I really recommend if you're into music festivals. And as I said, it's not camping, so it's quite nice that you can remain glammed. You can get all glammed in the morning, go home, and then you can glam yourself up again the next day, get showered, get refreshed. And what's really good is you also have the opportunity to work. So a lot of hospitality companies are looking for staff to work on the bar, to do tickets and things like that. And me and my friend last year actually worked at Love Saves the Day because the tickets ran out, and we really wanted to go Love Saves the Day. We just decided to work it, which it was good because I got my money and I needed to get my money, but I got massive FOMO. So me and my friend were working at the bar and our other friends came to visit us, and they were all glittered up, they were all dancing, and I was like, I should be with you guys, like I should be partying. And so it was good that I did that in that respect, but I got massive FOMO and I'd literally never do it again because I just enjoy the festivals way too much. But what was nice is our boss kind of let us go early, and then we got to just like enjoy the festival. So we saw a bit of Lily Allen, a bit of Chase and Status, which was great fun. As well as festivals, there's loads of open mic nights. A lot of independent pubs hold gigs for sort of like big acts, small acts, which is brilliant. There's also the O2 Academy, which have music acts almost all the time. And because of Bristol's music scene, I've actually been able to meet so many cool acts. So I've been able to meet people like Lewis Capaldi, Lowell Kana, Tom Miss, Sampha, Mabel. It's actually been a brilliant, just sort of from like being in the right place at the right time, as well as just being in Bristol. Bristol is just so rich with music and so much sort of fun things to do, not only to spectate but also to get involved. So with the open mic nights, they sort of get people to sort of sing. There's even the jazz, funk and soul nights where they get people to come up and play sax. They bring sort of like an open band. It's actually brilliant. And there's even sort of like, if you're into like DJing and things like that, they get sort of DJs to just come up and play a set, and they just encourage people to just get involved, and it's just brilliant. So as I was saying, it's a very music rich city, and there's honestly banners and stuff everywhere all the time talking about music and the festivals that's going on, whether they're small, big, the acts that come into the O2 Academy Bristol, and there's literally just music all the time. Whether you kind of want to just watch it or get involved with it, there is something to cater for all you music lovers. The next thing I'm going to be speaking about is the arts and drama. So alongside music, this is one of my favourites to sort of take advantage of in the city of Bristol. We have so many smaller and bigger theatres, from the Bristol Old Vic, the Hippodrome. Whether you kind of like to just watch and just spectate drama or actually get involved, there's so much drama things going on. We've had Six, we've had The Waitress, Hamilton, Wicked, Matilda. So many different musicals and theatre pieces come to Bristol theatres. It's so much fun. With the Bristol Hippodrome Theatre, they actually host these competitions, these sort of like raffle competitions, where you can win cheaper front row tickets. So when it was the Book of Mormon that came to Bristol, which was a couple months ago, me and my friend, we went to the raffle and we both put our names down, and one of us won, and we got to watch Book of Mormon front row seats for £15, like front row. It was just unreal. And they always host sort of like raffle competitions like that. So I know theatre, especially for students, kind of is more expensive, and it's something that you won't be doing all the time. But the fact that they have these little raffles to try and sort of like encourage people. The next thing I'm going to be speaking about, which is another personal favourite, is food. I love food, and Bristol has so many things. If you are a fellow food lover, foodie like myself, they literally even have a food festival. And what was really good, in my first year, my halls was giving out free tickets to this food festival on the Downs, which is this massive, like basically this massive land, which is near Stoke Bishop, which is near the Bristol halls. And I actually found out in my second year that the tickets were worth like 50-60 quid, and we got that for free with our halls. So we went to the food festival and we got sort of like freebies, we could buy some more food, and I also got to see acts like Top Loader, like so many fun acts at this festival. So as well as the food festival, there's always sort of like freebies and stuff on the street. So like I'll be walking to uni and there's always sort of like samples of like a new vegan cheese or a new burger or like meat replacement. So like whenever I walk to uni, there's just like always food samples, because of how the uni and the city is situated. It's kind of right in the heart of the city, so there's obviously like restaurants everywhere, so they're kind of always just being like, hey, would you like to try this, which was really fun. And they've had loads of different things where they sort of like give out a free burger or something, or like a free waffle if you download this app. So there's literally always so much free sort of food things going on. As well as that, there is the student discount and the NHS discount, which a lot of the restaurants do, and they like to promote that as well, so that is something to bear in mind. And what's good is a lot of the restaurants that I like, they do sort of promotional days, so they'll do like two for one sushi on Tuesday. That was a struggle. Or like they like do like 50% off on a Sunday. Like there's just so much good food stuff to get involved with. The next thing that I'm going to be speaking about is festivities. So these are kind of like the festive things, the seasonal things which happen throughout the year. And I absolutely love how Bristol as a city adapts and sort of goes with the vibe of the year and the season, and it's just so much fun. So for example, in Christmas you have loads of lights everywhere, you have the Christmas markets, they do sort of like this massive winter wonderland outdoor ice rink, which is great fun. You can also go to Bath. Bath is about 20 minutes, half an hour on the train from Bristol, and Bath has a beautiful Christmas market with an outdoor rink as well, which I've done before, and it's just great fun. In August, Bristol have the hot air balloon, which I haven't done yet and I need to do, and loads of people have said it's just brilliant, and they basically, I think in the park, they just send off loads of hot air balloons, and it's kind of like, but it's been a Bristol tradition and I really need to do it, but a lot of people have said that needs to be on my bucket list, and it is, so I'm yet to do that, but I recommend that from other people because they've said it's great fun. So some other little fun ideas I recommend is going to the Downs and having a sort of like barbecue picnic thing. So the Downs is this just basically massive plot of greenery that goes on for ages, and it's just so nice over summer. And what we do is we'd go to Sainsbury's or wherever, and we'd get sort of like the mini disposable barbecues, and we'd just get loads of like food and bits to put on the barbecue and some tinnies and some drinks, and we'll just go and get our portable speaker and just sit on the Downs, and it's just great fun, and just cook some food and just chillax. And I just think it's great fun, and it's just such a nice place to just sit and chill and spend time with your friends or family, and also watch the sunset go down. It's absolutely beautiful when the sun comes out and it's warm, and you can just chill, and you get loads of dogs, or you get people sort of like exercising or just chilling out. As well as the Downs, there's so many different beautiful parks in Bristol where you can just sort of like chill and have a picnic and have some lunch, and Bristol is just, it's just so good for just exploring and finding new places to go. I don't even think I've scratched the surface of what there is to sort of like do in Bristol. Bristol also have a really cute sort of like brunch scene if you're into like brunching with the girls, or like having some tea, some like afternoon tea, or just having like a coffee. There's so many different cute little independent and sort of like mainstream coffee shop places, which is really cute, and they're always sort of just putting out their little student promotions in the window. As well as that, there is also cocktail places. You get the really nice fancy ones. There's also some hidden secret bars. I've been to a secret bar which was really fun in Bristol. I know I have not even scratched the surface with the things that you can do in Bristol, but I hope I have given you guys some inspiration, given you some insight, got you excited for going to Bristol, whether you're visiting, you're potentially looking at it as a student. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be posting a lot more frequently because I've now officially finished third year, which is really excited. So please comment down below any suggestions or any videos you'd like to see. Give this video a massive thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.